Here's something I want you all to know and be aware of when it comes to birth trauma. When we go through a trauma, especially early in life, but anytime, we develop usually some kind of a belief system in association with that trauma. And that belief system is there in order to keep us safe. The problem is, as we move forward in life, those belief systems often create a lot of circumstances in our life that aren't as healthy anymore, and we have to kind of update this system, and that's what a lot of trauma work is updating the software, basically. But in birth trauma, what I find is that a lot of moms, especially moms who haven't processed previous trauma, will actually have that old trauma from earlier in their life somehow come up. And usually it's not conscious. It might just be that they're responding or reacting to something happening in that birth experience where they feel deeply vulnerable, that kind of lights up this trauma neural network. And it's usually not until we're reprocessing their trauma that they become aware of, oh my gosh, yeah, I was believing in that moment that same thing that I believed when I was 6. Or yeah, the way that doctor said that to me did feel like, the way my dad used to talk to me, or you name it. There's lots of ways this can show up. But some of what can make birth trauma challenging is that we are often lighting up trauma networks in our brain from a long time ago. And it's partially because this is such an important, transformational, sacred, vulnerable experience in our life. And when we were little, we were also vulnerable. And it can just invoke a lot of those things. So I just wanted to throw that out there to help you maybe understand perhaps a little bit more about what may have been difficult about your birth experience that registered it more as trauma if it was reigniting some of those deeper negative belief systems, perhaps about yourself. Maybe I'm alone, or I'm weak, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not enough, or I can't do this, or whatever it may have been. So I just recommend see if you can find a therapist, preferably one who specializes in perinatal mental health and trauma, who can support you in working through some of that, because there is freedom in understanding it and healing it. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow if any of this is useful for you. Thanks.